40. APA 40. APC 10216. APC 10216. ABGA 18. CPP 3. DPP 29. DPC 29. UPP 1. Total valid votes 33607. 33607. Rejected votes 927. Rejected votes 927. Total votes cast 34534. Total vote cast 34534. $120 units in 14 registration areas that were cancelled. For reasons ranging from snatching of ballot papers and boxes, violence, overvoting, and non-use of the card readers. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this was the report.
Now, the comment I want to make is that, which I had already earlier on in other local government highlighted, and which I want this panel to note, is that most of the council, and it's all over, from Ekeremo, Sawe-Anijo, Nimbe, all over, and we have brought this to your attention. And I want to also register it here, that secondly, that the violence that characterized the 9th January 2016 election in Southern Nigeria in the December 6th election. But everything was overlooked and results have been collated. Thirdly, that there was a deliberate attempt, I don't know from where, that because materials were supposed to have left Friday morning to the various ROs, but due to logistics reasons, which the REC explained, in most of the wards until Saturday morning. Now, when these materials were going on that,
the PDP, I want to again say that as agents representing our parties, we are supposed to be people who can put the facts right. My colleague agent, who just spoke, on that day, gave his card to somebody else to represent him. He was not even with us in the strong room when several decisions were taken. And so it's embarrassing for him to stand before these eminent personalities here to say that he protested to REC as to distribution of materials into various units. I think that is not fair. for him to say. All the other agents were there, including the person who he gave his agent card to. I want to say, and I said it before, if we are talking about cancelled votes, I don't know how he knew that they are APC votes, because Southern Niger is a stronghold of PDP. This returning officer, even on the 5th of December, we did say that when brass local government results were collated, I stood here to say from Ward 1 to Ward 4, there was no election. No card reader was used. Innocent coppers' lives were threatened with guns. And the APC wrote result for themselves and came here to say it cannot be cancelled. I know that PDP won in all the 8 local governments of Bayelsa State. Not even one APC could have won if they had not brought in violence, if they had not terrorized the lives of innocent Bayelsans, if they had not falsified results, if they have not tampered with card readers. They couldn't have even defeated us in brass local government. And I take it to task, and we shall go to tribunal for it. And so, I am saying that we are not here for spurious claims. At the point we have issues we are taking to the tribunal. If they have issues, let us meet at the tribunal. Because we are very sure we are going to demolish those votes they wrote for themselves in brass. And Nigerians and the world and Bayelsans will know that PDP won in all the 8 local government areas of Bayelsa State. Because they are our votes, we are on ground, and we know that we will always defeat them. And so, returning officer, discountenance the spurious claims that have been perpetrated by my colleague, the agent of APC. A man who lacks truth to say he was not with us on Friday and that he handed over his tag to somebody to represent him, coming here to say he protested.
I was at the INEC headquarters in the night. The rec, I met the rec, and I protested to him. The rec is there, and he had not denied it. And for the PDP agent to stand up and to begin to castigate me is unfortunate.
It is okay.
It is not in the position of PDP to defend the rec.
It's not.
If what I am saying is not true, the rec is there to say, look, Otiocho, you never protested to me. But for PDP to stand as an advocate of the rec, to begin to defend him and begin to castigate him in national television, I cannot. It's
okay.
unfortunate.
It's noted.
And well, please, if I did not, I strictly, look, our position is that these materials should not, those materials should not be sorted unit by unit in Yenagua.
It's noted. It's noted. Can we hear you now? Please. 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 Yeah.
My name is Prince Awutu Nekbe, State Agent SDP. Well, I don't really want to say one thing. At the INEC office, the state agent, we all there till to 1, after 1. We're including the agent of the PDP, which the card was given to represent. Myself, the SDP agent, the ID agent, and the APC agent.
Sorry, please. Can you address issues arising from this result, please.
For us as the SDP, we accept the true reflection of the result. Thank you.
Okay. In the absence of any other further comments, please can you proceed to submit what you have?
Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the agents who signed this result are Dr. Nimibofa Ayawe, representing PDP, Elder Day Tapila, representing PPN, Apollos Disaye, representing ADC, and Gideon Ekewe, representing APC. Thank you.
Okay, I think you can take leave of of us.
God bless you. We are still at the Collation Center here in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. This is a long journey that actually started on the 5th of December 2015. We are still at the Collation Center here in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. This is indeed a long journey that actually started on the 5th of December 2015. At the moment, the Chief Returning Officer for Bayelsa State governorship election is putting together all the results that have so far been submitted and collated for the 8 local governments. Interestingly, you know that we have Brass local government, Ekeremo local government, Kolokuma, Opokuma local government, Nembe local government, Ogbia local government, Sagbama local government, Southern Ijo local government, and Yenagoa local government. After the final assessment of the results, that is when the Chief Returning Officer will finally declare the eventual winner of this election. The supplementary election, which was fixed for 9th of January, was held. There are some issues that cropped up, even as it was described as peaceful when compared to the first one. There are some few cases of violence and electoral malpractice in Ekeremo and Nembe local government, but the police and joint task force officials were up to the task. Indeed, there are 7 cases that were reported. Besides that, incidentally, it was also interesting to let you know that in the course of this election, a party agent was having 32 permanent voters card and 82,000 naira with him. He was allegedly giving some prospective voters and he's been arrested here in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, while also a fake INEC official was also arrested. We have some who are in the hospital. But the most interesting thing about this election is that it has given our Independent National Electoral Commission an opportunity to also look forward to so many other elections that will be coming up this year. River State election will be coming up, equally is Akwa Ibom State, and some other states like Ondo State. Besides the fact that there are some issues that have to do with logistics in riverine area, Independent National Electoral Commission is also already taking further steps to ensure that card reader system stays, which has reduced to a lot electoral malpractices that usually occur in elections of this nature. Most of the observers who actually witnessed this election were monitored in the 7 local governments where the supplementary elections actually took place. Also observed that this time around, INEC officials, particularly the ad hoc officials, were up to the task. They have enough materials and they were able to also attend to all the eligible voters who have their permanent voters card. So we will say that with the development now in Bayelsa State, of course, everybody is now looking forward to the final declaration by the Chief Returning Officer of Independent National Electoral Commission, who has been coordinating effectively situations, happenings, proceedings, and the collation from all the collation officers who actually were posted to all the local government areas of the state. Any moment from now, the chief returning officer will come up with the final result. And I want to say